Hey, welcome back everybody. Today we're going to go through the garden and do a harvest. Not because we need to or need the produce, but because we have to get it harvested. Peas, tomatoes, lettuce. But anyways, we figured we'd film it and show you our little harvest.
And just so everyone knows, our peach tree is giving us tons of little new peaches.
It's nice to be getting tomatoes again.
Oh yeah. Let me come on the other side. So there's a little green one right there that's popping up. Little cutie pie. Right there. And then we've got more right there. This one kind of looks like a pumpkin. Those are fun.
I believe those are ox hearts.
Ox hearts?
Yes, ma'am.
It's an interesting name. But yeah, these tomatoes actually have been year-round for us. We haven't lost a single tomato plant back here, even throughout the winter. I know we don't get devastating winters here, but...
Well, we lost a few.
We did, but these ones... So I guess I lied. It wasn't...
No,
you know.
the ones that are over 9 feet tall are the overwintered ones.
Yeah.
But
So-
all my cold weather crops are slowly coming out. The lettuce is getting swapped out.
I mean, I guess it helps that it doesn't snow here. But it does hail.
And we don't get a lot of rain, which means we don't get so much moisture to the point where diseases are an issue. A lot of people get knocked out with blight, and we have somewhat of a wind tunnel in our backyard,
Yeah.
which gives us a lot of circulation.
You're getting a little nippy there, honey, huh?
I guess so.
Yeah, it's a little nippy outside. Woohoo!
Well, focus on the lettuce then.
Well, we're gonna have to PG-13 this on up. Anyway.
The garden's the star, not me.
Right? Anywho, so, okay, so this is about the end of, what is that, our romaine?
Yeah, it's starting to,
Get a little cray-cray?
yeah, it's getting a little crazy. I have a couple of varieties that I want that were getting shaded out. So
Are you letting it go to seed? Or are we gonna
I might
replace?
let one of these go, but these other ones I got plenty.
Oh, these are the pretty ones
Yeah,
right
these are-
here with the purple in them.
These are the fun ones.
Yeah, they're neat. They look dirty, but they're not. They had a little cameo in a video last time about their interesting color. Another fun plant that you can grow from seed that you'll probably never see in a grocery store. It's just fun to look at all those interesting plants that are available to grow for food that nobody has ever seen before. There's so many.
There is.
I mean, how many types of lettuce do you think there is? Probably hundreds. You think?
Oh yeah, especially companies that travel the world to get their seeds, like Baker Creek.
Do they go to Japan?
They have seeds from around the world. They're actually who I'll be replacing my seed collection with when this ordeal is done.
Yeah, a lot of really cool Asian vegetables. They're just so neat.
Yeah.
And they grow well. We've never had bad luck growing anything out here. Well, Brussels sprouts.
Brussels sprouts are no fun for me.
No, and Brussels sprouts
They take up a lot of garden space.
They attract a ton of insects too. Strange insects. The ones that like kind of look like ladybugs, but they're not ladybugs. And we had no idea what the heck they were. I think they ruined that plant. And then these odd worms that like are kind of I don't know, they're not the hornworms. They're green, but they're like silky.
Oh, are you talking about the cabbage loopers, honey?
Oh, is that what those are? Cabbage loopers?
Yeah. They like the cabbage a lot.
Yeah, must be. And they like the Brussels sprouts too. They would just decimate them. I'd come back here at night with my little black light and probably pick off, I think one night I must have picked off at least 15 or 20 of them. Crazy little worms.
Yeah, they are. All right. I think that's good for lettuce.
I do feel bad sometimes because, you know,
There's a lettuce that
they're
will
alive.
be replacing this bed.
And this is
That's
lawn.
That's a heat tolerant variety.
What's this stuff on the bottom? Is that the hay from the
so-
horse, or is that
So I put
lawn
a nice
clippings?
1-inch layer of homemade compost down,
Okay.
and then the gardeners blessed me with a can of lawn clippings,
Right. Fresh
along
lawn
with-
clippings.
mulched up leaves. So I put a nice generous layer on top of that.
Get close up.
So it's got compost and then lawn clipping mulch.
Okay. That's what I thought it was.
That'll feed the soil life as well as help us retain moisture in these summer months.
And then we also do have that bale of hay. We went last year to horse camping with our horse and our friend's horse, and we kept a thing of hay, and that he'll be using that as well for something.
Can you pop this in the staging area real quick? Hey, and can you show them? I just want for my record, I'm 6 foot tall.
You're about 6 foot, Harley. 6 foot 6'1".
Yeah.
Yeah, that's huge.
And this is the same tomato plant as that one. Like literally the same. I took a cutting.
That's right. It has those black, black little tomatoes. Harley likes to bark at the crows. So, you know, when they fly away, she thinks, I don't know what she thinks, but she gets crazy.
All right, now peas. Gotta harvest the peas, otherwise the plant will die. Because it thinks its job is done. So as long as you don't let it have fully matured pods, it'll keep producing. The second you stop keeping up on them, the plant will give up. It'll be like, okay, I produced enough pods, I'm done.
Mm-hmm. Is it similar to tomatoes?
Well, yeah, you got to think a plant can only support so much fruit.
Right.
So you really do have to keep up on it so it keeps on giving you fruit.
I'll give you another view of how tall that is. That's our palm tree, so it's getting up there. Oh, you get those crows.
All right, since we're on peas, let's let's finish with peas.
You tell them who's boss. She's a good girl. Oh, goodness. Okay. I don't know what she thinks. Like, she's the one telling them to fly? Or when they fly, she's the one saying, you better not come in my yard.
Well, you know what it is. She sees me chasing off the birds, so she thinks that's her job.
But they, like, fly away before she barks, so I don't know if she thinks that they're flying away because of her.
Probably because she's staring at them, yeah. She thinks that
She's so
her
funny.
stare was the ultimate smackdown.
She's crazy. She's very bossy.
Takes after her mom.
Just like her daddy.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. And if anybody did notice, Jared did cut off a good portion of his beard.
Oh, yeah.
So he's looking fresh and clean.
Hey, how you doing?
Ugh. My mom likes this look better on him. And he does look younger. Because he will be 40 in June.
Hey, you didn't have to tell nobody nothing.
40. What men age well. Men get better as they age. Well, most men. Anywho, so we're still getting what? Peas?
Yes, ma'am.
And what kind of peas exactly are these? Snow peas?
These are. I plant all types of peas together.
Green peas?
You got the. We have the stir fry pod, and we have the snow pea.
Snow pea. The stir fry pods are thin.
Yeah, they're good for salads. They're good for stir fries.
The snow peas are
I like them for salads and eating raw.
little poofy. And
They're great little snacks with some ranch dressing.
And Harley loves them too. If you have dogs, you can try, you know, using those as treats. She loves carrots too, so that's always a better option rather than buying store-bought treats for your dogs if you're into the whole organic deal.
And we grow carrots too, so nothing really beats some cold veggies with some ranch dressing on a hot day.
Yes, absolutely. And our radishes are good for that too.
Oh, I prefer those baked in that radish dish you make.
Yeah, but I mean just for like an option. Slice up some tomatoes. Remember when I was pregnant, I used to love slicing up tomatoes and putting lemon juice on them. That was always a go-to. But that's a fun little snack. Lots of ideas. So, and Harley agrees. She agrees. Harley. She's a good girl.
Hey, maybe while I'm cutting peas, you can show them see if you can get on the ladder and show them all the new stuff I put in.
In the drums?
In the drums, and see if you can get on the ladder and show them the watermelon, cantaloupe.
All right. So up here by the old, I made my horse a new stall sign. This was the old one. It was getting kind of beaten up by the weather. What's this one by the Phoenix's old stall sign?
Those are 5 watermelon plants.
5 watermelon plants in there. And then this one is patty pan. We love patty pan. I love cooking it up in a pan, no pun intended, with some butter, salt and pepper. It's very good. Here we've got some winter squashes, pickle bush pickles.
Pickle bush.
More green beans he's got here. Winter squash buttercup. And then this and the thing my mom gave us, what's in here?
3 cucumber plants.
Okay, so those are the cucumber plants. He puts shavings we get from Tractor Supply down. Here's some more stuff he's seeded and is growing. Green onions, watermelon, basil, celery, cilantro, okra. I think corn. You've got corn going back there?
Yeah.
I thought so.
I still need to figure out what I'm going to do with it.
Corn, and what's in the other drum?
Green machines. The other drum is patty pan in back and green machine in front. I think.
Yes, green machine. Zucchini? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
See, I couldn't tell what he wrote. He wrote zucchini. But, oh, there, we got some flowers right there. So they're already going to start fruiting, vegetabling, if you will. And then the big one up here, what is it again?
The big one is 2 cantaloupes and another green machine zucchini.
All right, and the lighting isn't so great,
And
so.
the 2 cantaloupes will travel.
And then here
And the zucchini will shade the plants.
Here we've got our blueberries are doing fabulous.
Oh, if you're at the zoo, hold on.
And here's her citronella plant. It's smells good. I like to use the citronella, kind of rub it on our hands and skin when we're sitting out here in the evenings during the summer to help keep the bugs away, and it just smells really nice. Pure citronella. We've had this citronella plant for a long time, and it was teeny tiny when we got it.
All right, blueberries.
Now it's magnificent.
Honey, up here.
Okay. Bossy. Okay.
So harvesting blueberries, they have a nice little natural coating.
It's hard
Simply
to tell.
twist. You pull and twist.
Hang on.
Well, twist and pull rather. Being
These
very,
aren't
very
ready,
gentle.
But these aren't ready. I'm not going to pull it. Don't worry. So, gosh, your phone sucks. Okay. Twist and pull for a berry that is blue. Just praying.
We go through this all the time because if we don't get them,
And we're just praying this little
something else will.
critters down. We've had some little raccoon intruders here
But me and Harley chased them off.
one night. She woke
She
us
was so
up
brave.
in the middle of the night barking, scared us half to death. Chased off the raccoons. So we've got tons of blueberries going. And then what are our carrots are down below right here.
Yeah, if you want to stay there after I'm done with these blueberries real quick. And these are all things we got to keep up on.
Don't scare the bees. You just scared
No,
the
the bees
bees.
are
And I was going to
fine.
get a picture of them, and you totally just
Oh my
scared them.
gosh. The bees love me.
So rude. But the bees, when he waters these, they love going in here and drinking up the water because there's a couple.
I add molasses to the water.
It's sweet for them. There's a couple friends. There you are, little bumblebee. Well, honeybee. I don't know if you're bumblebee. But we love our bees. We absolutely love our bees, and we never, ever, ever, ever harm our bees. Our bees are so important to us. There's another one in there. And just for everybody listening to this, you should absolutely do your best to protect our bees, because their numbers are going down, and without the bees, we don't get all this beautiful, beautiful vegetables, our fruit, just everything that Mother Nature can offer us.
I really need to get a flow hive.
We love our bees. And you know what? We work around our bees all the time, and we have never been stung.
Nope.
I mean, we've pretty much even put our hands right where they are, and they don't bother us.
Oh yeah.
We have never been stung by a bee. You just have to learn to respect them,
All right, enough playing with bees.
and they'll respect you. Oh my gosh, this cat will not be
Well,
quiet.
while we're here, let's pull up a few. I need to get rid of this pot anyway because I'm desperate for pots.
So, the
So-
cat is crying in the background. We don't let our cats out because we love our lizards, and we don't want our cats to screw around with them. So our cats are strictly indoor cats.
This is that rainbow mix. The only time I ever have luck with it is in the winter. Or in the fall, rather.
Yeah, this one is strange. The orange carrots always seem to come out good, and the colored ones come out kind of strange, like wood almost, chewy. Yeah.
I mean, these are still way juvenile, but
Yeah.
they're more of a cold winter crop.
Yeah, they come out really nice in the winter. Not so great in the warmer months.
That one's
That one's pretty good.
all right
And we have
for a little baby.
We've had luck with the darker ones. It's the white carrots that we are like hit or miss on sometimes. I don't know why.
But I could really use this pot. So, and we have plenty of carrots. So anybody going, oh no, give them time.
Okay, I'm gonna have to shut that door. I'm keeping the screen on you though. is annoying me. Okay. Poor cat.
Oh, that one turned out.
That's not a bad handful.
No, I could get. In the other pot, there's really good ones, but these were the ones that weren't doing so well.
Yeah.
So they'll make a good little salad or side.
See, now he's all pissed off. He's all mad. Sorry. Okay. Anyway.
Anyways, and those are the blueberries we pulled off. Mind you, we pull them off every day.
But we always want to get the ripe ones, be really fast, because man, those berries, mice, rats, birds, little raccoons.
Okay, cherry tomatoes.
Let me get in here, my hair clip. Oh, look, we've got a bunch of orange ones right here that are ready. These are Jared's favorite. We've got, walking back in the secret garden back here, we've got these ones that are ready. This is our lemon tree. I don't see any flowers yet.
I'm gonna go deep first. Here's our other carrots.
What kind of carrots are these ones?
A Nantes type.
Okay, is that just what, orange?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I'll pull one out early just to show y'all. But these will be getting really, really big.
Oh.
Like
awesome.
that big.
Yeah.
And then the ones in our OG garden bed.
And then I just saw this little stinkeroo right here. A little pepper. Is this a lunchbox pepper?
Yes, ma'am.
So cute. And I have been finding worms on the bottoms of certain leaves. Now they're coming.
Yeah, I've been finding them too.
Once you see those little white butterflies, you know that the worms are making their way, because those are what they turn into. And you can tell sometimes when the leaves start getting eaten up, or you see little black dots is the worm poop. That's a definite tell that you've got worms.
Grasshoppers like to leave the black dots too.
Ugh, I hate grasshoppers.
Which I caught one today.
Yeah, but it's good to get those off your plants too. Those are just terrible.
And I was really, really surprised that a blowtorched grasshopper smells exactly like barbecue chicken.
Oh yeah, you blowtorched the grasshopper?
Maybe.
My mother-in-law gave me a stun gun one of my birthdays, a couple birthdays ago. And I think it has, what, like 1,000,000 volts in it? And I thought, well that ought to be a quick death. So I know it sounds kind of sadistic maybe, but you know, stun guns work on them grasshoppers too.
And a cattle prod. You don't have to get anywhere close.
Oh, cattle prod. Well, we don't have one of those.
Well, some people do. I will someday.
Okay, I realized I was just filming the back of your head. Okay.
It's alright. I just cut my hair.
That's true. It's a treat for everybody.
Alright, I'm gonna finish with these tomatoes.
These are very sweet. What kind of tomatoes are those called?
Yellow cherry? I don't think they're very crazy with the name.
Okay.
They could have been, but I've had them for so many years that I have forgotten the name.
And look at the little tiny ones we have too. There's some in there. It's like freaking secret garden back here. If anybody remembers that movie. That's an old movie. And then the tomato plant to his right is my very, 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 very favorite. They grow black. They look like black cherries. And then they get red as they mature. But I like it when they're black. Maybe a little bit of red. Because they're little bit bitter sometimes, obviously, as tomatoes are before they ripen, but they are so sweet and they are so good, and you can just eat them up like candy. They're
So,
just
you know,
interesting.
you know what causes them to turn black, honey?
Yeah, you told me and I forgot.
It's the anthocyanins
That's right.
in the tomato skin being activated by the sun,
Mm-hmm.
giving you a lot of extra benefits than regular tomatoes.
Mm-hmm.
Anything with a purple, dark red skin
Yeah.
got some good anthocyanins in it.
And they're just awesome looking. I mean, even if you share them with people who've, obviously never seen a black tomato, it's fascinating. And they're so good. They're really neat. Oh, we've got another pepper back in there.
Oh, that needs to go.
Yeah, that's ready. That's a sweet pepper. Is that a lunchbox pepper?
Yeah, it's a lunchbox yellow.
Lunchbox. I used to give my son the little tiny sweet peppers when he went to kindergarten. He loved snacking on them. Not so much anymore like he used to. But it was such a good meal for him. He'd just eat them raw in his little lunchbox. So, anywho, what else should we talk about? Hope everyone is doing well with the pandemic. Hope your states are opening up. Ours is slowly opening up.
Yeah.
Still can't go get my hair done with my hair lady, though. She's still not allowed to do hair.
I am. I'll do it.
No, thank you.
Come on.
No, I'll wait for Jill.
Oh, I'll do that cute little feathering
No.
with a little layer.
No, thanks.
Maybe a nice little dye job.
No, thank you.
We'll go blonde roots.
No, thank
And then
you.
pink and then blue.
No, I'm not.
And you could look like a unicorn and
I don't want to
cotton
look like.
candy
No, I don't
grew
want
up.
to look like a unicorn. Cotton candy. No, thanks.
they'll really look at you funny where we move. You'd be accepted out here though.
Yeah, right. You missed one right there.
Did I?
Anywho,
Okay, well I'm trying to get all of them.
I know.
Like I said, they stop producing if you don't get them all. Okay,
That's right.
another thing I wanted to do.
Oh, here's our grape leaves coming in right there.
Oh yeah, you can show them the grape leaves.
And our sunflower, this is a sunflower. Is this the mammoth sunflower?
Judging by how it's growing, I would assume so.
Our last mammoth sunflower, how high do you think that got? 15 feet?
I have the stick.
It got up to, you see that second story window up there? It got up to that high, our sunflower.
I got a couple of them going this year. All right, so right now I'm harvesting out our spinach.
Get back here.
Let me show them what it looks like.
Jared, you just hit the phone. All right. Okay.
That's what it looks like when it goes to seed. So it stops giving you nice big leaves, and it starts producing this, if not nothing.
Okay.
So we still
That's spinach.
eat it. And that the rest gets composted,
Okay.
which for now I'm just going to leave in here.
Because all the little worms and roly-polies will eat that, right?
Yeah, it's like a decoy.
Oh, yeah, let's talk about that.
So if you leave plenty of green matter on the soil level, they will go to it first.
Instead of eating your healthy new plants, just leave some stuff you'd normally throw away.
So I noticed the roly-polies were doing damage in the OG bed. And I ended up putting down a layer of grass compost, or a grass mulch.
Right.
Basically the lawn clippings right out of the bag.
Uh-huh.
I put it in between the carrot rows.
Uh-huh.
And they stopped eating my carrot tops.
And you did the same with the peas. They were chomping on the leaves of the peas, so you left a stem down there so they'd eat that instead, right?
Yeah.
And we do the same with the peaches with the birds, because the birds will get into the peaches. So if you see a peach that's been eaten by the birds, leave it.
Because they'll go to the one that's already been broken before they break another one, usually. Now, if you see more than one broken, it's because you have more than one bird. But the bird's going to return to the one that he put the effort into drilling.
Right. You know, it's easy to get mad at our wildlife for eating the plants we work so hard on, but you always have to remember they're trying to survive too.
Oh, and especially with the wildfires that we've had,
Yeah.
I don't mind it. I encourage it. Let them, if I'm letting them get to it, that's my fault. So they're more than welcome. I plant stuff just for them.
Mm-hmm. And we leave out water.
Bath, so
Yeah.
they don't destroy my stuff. That's another thing. Birds won't destroy your stuff.
If they have
half
a
the
water
time,
source.
If they have a water source. They like bugs and seeds. They're not big on plants. Except for the water content.
Yep. But we do have to share our earth, so we always have to remember that. Such as with our bees over there. We plant a lot of stuff to encourage our bees to stay here.
It's the only reason I plant flowers. Otherwise, I wouldn't be planting flowers if you can't eat them.
Yeah. And I mean,
I plant plenty of edible flowers, but I let my basil go to seed.
mm-hmm.
Just for them.
Yeah, and they like that water with the molasses in it.
Even you can make them a sugar drink. Just take some water and sugar.
Mm-hmm. And this is cilantro right here?
Yes, ma'am.
That is a big cilantro plant.
It's going to seed, and the seed will turn into coriander.
Okay.
Well, the plant's also called coriander.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'll be using to replant.
Are you about done?
With spinach, yes.
Anywho.
Found some peas. Which is... These peas don't have very much longer.
No. Are we good? Good to go?
I want to harvest some beet greens real quick.
Okay. There's the beets. You literally spend hours out here harvesting.
I think we spend more time harvesting than we do
Anything else?
except for watering and feeding. Never mind.
Yeah, but you know what? Everything we're harvesting right now is like a week plus worth of groceries for us. All of this stuff, how much do you think it would all cost in the grocery store? Everything that you're harvesting right now. I mean, not a whole lot, but it adds up.
Price on a lot of things because a lot of things you can't even find.
Well, you know what I mean. Like, just I don't know, probably $20, $15, $20. I mean, that's a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And lettuce isn't cheap. And, you know, there have been so many recalls on lettuce. And there's never been a recall in our backyard. So, it just kind of kills me when I see my friends posting, like, oh, we're eating healthy now. And they've got a shopping cart full of packaged veggies. It's like, man, you could be growing that in your backyard right now. And you wouldn't have to spend all that money at Sprouts or Trader Joe's.
To just go bad in your refrigerator a couple days later.
Right.
It's 100 degrees out here during the day, and it doesn't go bad.
No. That's chard?
Yes, ma'am. Swiss chard.
Yeah.
I don't think this has much longer either.
No.
And then
There's more peas right there.
we just cut the arugula. Otherwise, I would cut some of that.
And the green onions right there, are those a pest repellent as well?
Yeah.
They act as a sort of a pest repellent for some pests.
Yeah.
I know aphids like them.
I could actually use a couple green onions.
The train is a coming.
I hear the whistle blowing.
So we
On
might
the pen.
be interrupted by the choo-choo.
Oh yeah, well that's suburban gardening for you. So we got some Swiss chard, some green onion.
We good?
I'm trying to think if that was all that had to be harvested,
I think we're good.
but I think that just about covers it.
The
But anyways,
choo-choo.
people.
Hurry up before choo-choo comes.
Oh, let them hear the choo-choo. Why don't you show them all the choo-choo train?
Well, I'm not tall. I can't. There, I got it. There we go. There's the choo-choo. Bye-bye. That was the metro, so that wasn't so bad. It wasn't one of the freight trains.
All right. And my last tip is to check your carrots. Thin them out.
Ooh, that's a pathetic little guy. How sad.
It'll help the other ones get bigger if you thin them out.
He's so dumb. Harley will like something like that. We'll put him in with his friends. Oh my gosh, look how small it is. It's like the Charlie Brown Christmas tree
All right,
carrot.
we'll zoom out, make sure we get a good thumbnail. I can freeze it and screenshot it later. Hey, thanks everybody for joining us. Have a good one. Stay safe, stay healthy, and grow on.
And we'll see you later.
Have a
Thank
good
you.
one.